Hello, good evening. Welcome to NSG News. This is Pulse of the Week. My name is yours truly, Kofi Asante Mensah, and today is October 8th, and it's a Wednesday edition of Pulse of the Week with your man, Kofi Asante Mensah. Welcome wherever you're watching us from. We're excited you have joined us here. And this is the show that brings you a wrap of major events happening in Ghana, and from our luxurious studios live here in Amahia, wherever you're watching us once again, we say welcome. Just after this breather, we enter into major stories in politics, in social, in economics, and governance for you here on Pulse of the Week midweek edition. Please stay right there with me, and I'll be right back. Hi, and welcome back. It's Kofi Asante Mensah on Pulse of the Week, the midweek edition here on NSG News. Please, we are streaming live on YouTube. Our channel's name is NSG News TV. Please get in touch with us. Send us a few comments, and we'll be glad to read them to the rest of the world over here. And we'll begin with our very first story relating to the trailing performance of the Ghana Black Stars, crashing down the Central African Republic into pieces by scoring them some 5-0 in that crucial World Cup encounter all the way in Morocco. Here are some highlights.
Earlier from another corner, just didn't quite get the timing of the jump right this time though. Bullet header in the back of the net, no chance really there for Ufegane. Questions perhaps over the marking. Be the outswinger. Then goes deep, and the shot comes in. Scrambled clear, still not cleared, and eventually the ball lands on the roof of the net. 2 or 3 efforts at goal there. The initial header scrambled off the line. Another good delivery. The initial header coming in from Kwasi Sibo. And then Sibo again with the last touch. There's a bit of footwork there at the back now for Tawu. Not Kudus. Cutting inside. Oh, and the ball in. Oh, and the ball played over to this near side. Urenki to Fatawu. Fatawu cuts inside, has a pop at goal. And Fatawu with a shot from distance, and that's just over the crossbar. Real Oviedo, midfielder. It's only his second international cap as well. The Sare's nearly caught out there. Looked like he's particularly playing at full pace, but now he puts down the hammer. Not for the first time. Basse comes across and deals with it, but then Semenyo uses his strength, wins the ball back, and the cross takes a slight deflection into the hands of the keeper, who gathers at the second time of asking. Quickly plays the ball out as well, trying to catch out the Ghanaian back line. Tough box at the moment, all sorts going on here as the ball comes in, and it's Kwasi Sibo with Mensah. Turns back, ball inside to Jordan Ayew, who just dropped deep for a moment. He's burnt past one, and he's played a nice little ball through there. Oh, and this is opening up nicely for Ghana. And that's 2-0. Thomas Partey. Timing is run into the box of perfection. And surely now, from that point on, the Central African Republic were in trouble. As soon as he got the ball there, playing it through, then Partey, perfect first touch into space, everyone being played on side there by Flory Yangao. Thomas Partey then warming up there. Cross comes into the back post, the header beats the keeper, and it's looped into the net for 3-0. 69 minutes in. The 3 points surely in the bag now. It's Alexander Jiku. Well, that's 2 games in a row the centre-back has scored. Scored the winner against Mali last month on match day 8. Looping header at the back post. The keeper leapt, couldn't get there. Two men on the line couldn't stop it either. That's a second goal from a corner. The Ghana have scored in Morocco. Ghana leading by 3-0. To be fair, they have been largely dominant. Certainly the marking from set pieces from the Central African Republic not good enough. As Mensah puts another ball in. Half cut out at the back post, the shot comes in, it's 4-0. And Jordan Ayew has his goal to add to his 2 assists. And Ghana now rampant. Seventh goal of the campaign for the Black Stars captain. Top scorer in the group, by the way. Just as well that Kudus didn't get a touch on that. He'd have been flagged offside for certain.
So that was a very splendid performance from the Ghana Black Stars, I must say. About 5 people finding the back of the net, and that was so superb, I must say. Let me go through the list of names for you over here on NSG News. I think Partey scored today, and Jordan also scored, and we had Kamal Dean also scoring. I think the first goal was Salisu Mohammed. He scored the very first goal. Second, Thomas Partey, Alexander Djiku on the 69th minute, scoring the third goal for the Ghana Black Stars, and also Jordan Ayew, the captain of the side, scoring the 4th goal. Then Kamal Dean toppling it up, making a 5-star performance. This is the Black Star. They scored 5. I think all the way we are almost qualifying for the World Cup. Mexico, Canada, America next year. We'll be there. NSG News. We'll be there to report for you here on Pulse of the Week, the midweek edition. Let's do some politics just after this news coming through from the camp of the Black Stars. We are all happy here in Ghana. Kudos to you, the Black Stars of Ghana. Keep shining and keep brightening all the corners. Thank you very much. And the New Patriotic Party, they have set the 10th of October, that's this coming Friday, for balloting ahead of the presidential primaries. The New Patriotic Party has officially scheduled the balloting for its upcoming January 31st, 2026 presidential primaries to take place on Friday, October 10, 2025 at the party's national headquarters in Asalam Down here in Accra. And we understand all the 5 presidential or flag bearership aspirants have all qualified. There was something to do with Kwabena Eje Japan, which he has come to refute it. There were claims that he has not been able to pay the fee, I think the 3 million or the 4 million for the developmental fee they were charging, and therefore he may be disqualified. But he has come to refute that very claim. And you can see the official press statement as issued by the New Patriotic Party on your screen over there. And that is the New Patriotic Party. Let's do some more stories here on Pulse of the Week, the midweek edition with your man Kofi Asante Mensah. Fiercely independent and news with integrity. This is NSG News. So like I mentioned, Kwabena Eje Japan has come to refute the claims of his disqualification over unpaid party development fees. And that is also one story we'll be following up for you. Between today, Wednesday, the 8th of October, to Friday, we'll be following up for you very, very much. Still in MPP and its flag bearership stories, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the former flag bearer and former Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, says, "Don't push me for someone else's actions." Let's listen to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as he speaks in Chi.
Deɛ ɛwɔ hɔ no sɛ mepɛ sɛ mo nyinaa mu hu sɛ ɛyɛ me na mewɔ ballot no so ɛnyɛ obiara enti ebia obi ayɛ ho hi a ɔwɔ me campaign no mo mamma ne ho hi ɛmbɛtare me Minu yeni asamo. Minimum yeni asam. Minu yeni asam kra. Yes sir. Mama obi problem embe tarime media mino yeni atem utumamia meba beboa o meba enti me pamocho mama obi asem embe tarime em sai mabrabo wati tamo mami vote no menemo yeni asem kra medamo ase
menemo yeni asem. Hey, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. How is Kennedy Japan doing? The superstars from the camp of the Assistant Central MP, Kennedy Akompreko Japan. How are you doing? We want to find out how you're doing, just how you're doing, okay? We know you're near Sam. Brian Champon, are you there? How are you doing? All right? I hope all is well. And Educhu and Kwabena AJ Ejapon. I hope all of you are doing very well. Menemo Yeniasem. Momo be here, Yamono, and family coming. That's quite fantastic. So Dr. Mahmoud Baumia is campaigning, and he is indicating that he needs their vote. If people within his camp have actually crossed the line or they've been accused of anything, he has no problem with anybody. They should just vote and focus on party unity. And talking about party unity, Asante Mensah Bonsu is the former majority leader and also a former member of parliament. And he has indicated that the party, and I mean the New Patriotic Party, needs some introspection. He indicates also that the NPP must apologize and rebuild for 2028. I think this are the fundamentals the New Patriotic Party needs. The opposition New Patriotic Party, elders of the party are talking to you. Please listen in good faith, and I'm sure it would help you or near to your benefit. They say there should be prioritizing introspection. Go within yourself and find out. Okay, the Michael Quay, what do you call report? What happened to it, right? Let's find out. Let's do party introspection and rebuild. Because if you don't rebuild, you can't make it for the 2028 elections. Now we move on to some Galamsey stories, because the NIMO's task force, they are up in arms, and they are doing a lot in the trenches and the bushes of this republic, fighting the menace of Galamsey. So NIMO's task force destroyed dozens of Chamfan machines in a major crackdown along the Ankobra River. I have this video to show you. Please wait and see. Very shortly, where NIMOs, they have gone into the trenches and the bushes and on the river bodies to ban Chamfans, okay? Those who are doing Galamsey. They've been there to perpetuate a lot of harm to their machines and their gadgets. They've actually arrested a lot of people, and I think the video is now ready. We can have a look at the video pretty shortly. So they went all the way on the Ankobra River, and they have destroyed. So what is happening? I have a special take on Galamsey, and I think at the right time I would make an editorial about Galamsey. But I thumbs up for the NIMO's task force, because they are doing marvelous, and I think our video is more than ready now. You can watch this. you see over there, those are some of the guys pursuing illegal mining. Upon seeing the NIMOS people, they took to their heels and they are running away. So you see the NIMOS over there, and they are going to burn it.
Am I getting the pictures?
Thank you, sir.
I think it's gone bad again. I try sending them to you.
All right then. So that's NIMOS for you, and I think it's a good thing. So what is really happening to our country? Yes. And there's a special song I really want you to listen to, and it was sung by Nasi. Yes, Sikanti. Upesi nyina yemu upesi say your mind no Sikanti. If that Nasi video is ready, please play it for me. Very, very disturbing. Very, very disturbing. Very, very disturbing. I'm sure the Nasi video is ready.
Musika upenti kana say wa uda upenti yewu hey omagana I'm say oh me wa musika upenti enti kana say hey nkoda o le bisatite hey I'm saying, queer Dutch. Can I want sorry? I am walking what thing. Oh, when I open you, and he can say, stop now, I'm saying now. Say, mother, let's stop. God, I'm saying now. Stop, God, I'm saying. I'm saying about somebody. Yeah, losing our motherland, Ghana. Yes, you know, Ina say, I haven't seen it. Oh, sick and Ghana say, then come on into a woody pharmacy. Hey. I want to go very well, come now, I say, can I get you? I'm
So that's Nasi over there, indicating that we have to be nationalistic about the fight against illegal mining. And I think it's a song here on NSG News, and Pulse of the Week, we're playing it often, very, very often. Probably when I every show, I would be playing this very song for you. Yes, we have to push. We really, really have to push. And I have a special warning to Mr. Stan Dogbe. He is the presidential, not presidential staffer, deputy chief of staff in charge of operations. He is rather on a rampage. You see, this behavior of yours cannot fight Galamsey. Nana Komia has said it right. He told you, this misconduct on social media, you cannot fight Galamsey or illegal mining with it. So Stan Dogbe, be warned. And the way you went after Ken Ashigbe, the leader of the media coalition against illegal mining, now called the Ghana Coalition Against Illegal Mining, the way you went after him, tagging him as a new patriotic party member. You saw the work of Ken Ashigbe when Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo was in the helm of affairs. And it's so obvious that these are people with the nation at heart, fighting for the good cause of our country. So you, Stan Dogbe, cannot be, you see, your quest to be fighting the media, even being a media, but you left Joy FM to get into politics, etc. So there's no need for you to be fighting media persons and journalists who are doing their responsible job. So I issued a statement. My organization, United Press for Development Network, issued a statement to condemn it and request for apology from you. You've not done it. And that's a very big shame to you. And those close to you should be, you know, we lauded you up when the helicopter crash happened, all right? And you organized a very, very beautiful, colorful 1 week and funeral, etc. I was here. I lauded it's very, very high. But this tangent you are going won't help. You know, it will never help. When Asante Mensah also started, we were here and we cautioned him. The way he was hounding against people, writing un-Ghanaian letters. The words in the letters he wrote to some as government officials wasn't right. The language, good. We were here. Nana Asante Mensah to the executive secretary to Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. We told him, plain. Now he's not wearing his suit again because they are in opposition. I saw him when former AG went to the CID office, all right, and they had a mini party over there, lunch break. They went for lunch. He was there. And I was like, hey, is that Nana Asante Mensah too? Treating his illness and sickness. You know, that's life. So power, you won't hold power forever. If John Mahama will serve, he has 3.5, even less than half, to go. If NDC will continue, they won't be there forever. So I'm warning you, Stan Dogbe, stop that media attack. It's not good. People who have earned credibility and integrity, you attack them and tag them to political parties. That is not right. So that's a piece of warning to you, Stan Dogbe. All right. You have to pardon me. Let's move on to the New Patriotic Party, the minority in Parliament. They are saying the CSO's meeting John Mahama did was just for political gimmick, and it wasn't that right. They have issued a statement, and it will be showing on your screen pretty shortly. The minority led by Afenyo Markins, and they are saying it is just not right. So it's just for politics, for show. Oh, there you have it. It's just for show. John Mahama, he's not willing to keep the menace of Galamsey, but he's just doing for showmanship to indicate that he's willing to fight the menace of Galamsey. Nonetheless, he's not. But when I finished reading this very statement, one thing came to my mind, and I decided to ask about it when I come on the show today. It has to do with the LGBTQ plus thing. Mr. John Mahama, where are we with that? John Dramani Mahama, please, where are we with that? His Excellency President, where are we with that? I think Sam George, Okudzeto Ablakwa, and the reverend ministers and bishops in this country who pushed Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo so much, and Richard Delasky took it to court, and I mean the Supreme Court, to hold the hands of the president in terms of signing it. I think it's about time we revisit that very case. I think Ghana has been full of Galamsey. Very important, very, very important. But the LGBTQ plus thing too is so serious and so very, very, very important. And I'll be happy to be leading the crusade right here on NSG News. My name is Kofi Asante Mensah, and we have more stories for you here. And so that's the statement from the minority in Parliament, led by the Abel Afenyo Markins over there. And Nana Komia is not happy at all with Stan Dogbe. And he asked the question, how do you fight Galamsey with this attitude? And that's what I remarked early on. Stan Dogbe, how do you fight Galamsey with this type of attitude? This lukewarm, tagging people with politics. You say we should depoliticize it and we should all come together. Reason why your boss, John Dramani Mahama, who requested for the mandate of the people, and we gave him that mandate, called the media and also called the CSOs and called the bishops, the reverend ministers, and religious bodies. And he has promised this won't be the very first and last. It will continue. All right? So we should depoliticize it. And you are there. You, appointee of John Mahama, you are there, tagging people as the Nanado government. Can Ashigbe, your government. He has a prayer for you. Ken Ashigbe has a prayer for you, Stan Dogbe. Right, so Nana Komia is also part of the Bawumia campaign team. He has previously held the position as communication director for the opposition New Patriotic Party, several positions, but he has sounded a very, 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 very good caution to you, Stan Dogbe. He says, this attitude, we can't fight Galamsey with it. And there is a security analyst who is also up in arm and requesting that we should be able to prioritize the states of emergency. He says security analysts accuse the president of prioritizing politics over state security. And this is Galamsey fight. So John Mahama says he would be ready to issue the state of emergency if the council, the Security Council, advises him to do so. But this analyst is saying John Mahama is not prioritizing the if you like, the security of the state, but rather he's into politics and he's politicizing the whole Galamsey stories. All right, let's leave that and move on to Chairman Wontumi. Chairman Wontumi is up in the news again. Within last week, Friday, the Attorney General indicated that Monday, if Chairman Wontumi refuses to come from Kumasi to Accra, as he requested, he will call for his arrest on Tuesday. Chairman Wontumi quickly came to Accra and showed himself up to the Attorney General. He was then apprehended and granted bail, sent to court on Tuesday. He was also in court today. He has still not met his bail conditions, but his lawyer indicates that he has met his bail conditions. There have been so many voices around it. Let's take a look at how the court appearances went and also how he was sniffed into the CID van and drove away. When we finish with that, we'll talk also about Frank Davis's comment about all of this. Please stay.
Entry Siako, popularly known as Chairman Wontumi, is facing two separate criminal cases of alleged illegal mining activities involving his company, Akonta Mining Limited. Both cases were heard at the High Court here in Accra, where he has pleaded not guilty to all the charges. Chairman Wontumi's legal troubles deepened this week when he appeared before the police CID, prior to being put before two different courts in Accra to answer a total of 13 charges, all linked to alleged illegal mining operations in the Tano Nimiri Forest Reserve and Samriboy in the Western region. Chairman Wontumi and four others, including his Akonta Mining Company Limited, were arraigned on 7 counts of unlawful mining and environmental destruction. The prosecution alleged that Akonta Mining, under the direction of Chairman Wontumi and his associates, operated illegally within the Tano Nimiri Forest Reserve in 2022, despite being denied a permit to do so. They are accused of destroying about 13 hectares of land felling over 300 trees and erecting buildings within the reserve without authorization. After hearing arguments from both sides, the court in this matter granted Chairman Wontumi bail in the sum of 10 million cedis with two sureties, one of whom must justify with landed property. Earlier in the day, Chairman Wontumi had appeared in another criminal court where he faced 6 separate charges for breaches of Ghana's mining laws. In that case, he was granted 15 million cedis bail with 3 sureties and placed on a stop list at all entry and exit points of the country. The court also ordered him to deposit his passport, report to investigators twice a month. The 6 counts in that case includes unauthorized assignment of mineral rights and facilitating unlicensed mining operations, which prosecutors say occurred within a Akonta Mining's concession at Samreboy in the Western region. A second accused person, Kwame Entry, is currently at large. Both cases stem from investigations by the Criminal Investigations Department, which found evidence of large-scale destruction in parts of the Tanonimire Forest Reserve. Officials say excavators bearing Akonta Mining's logo were used in operations that led to the extensive environmental damage, including river pollution and deforestation. Chairman Wontumi has maintained his innocence in both cases. Bernard Enchibo-Siako has since failed to meet the bail conditions, at least for tonight, and will sleep in police custody.
What these bail conditions mean for NPP's Ashanti Regional Chairman Wontumi Bernard Enchibo-Siako is that until this trial, in which he is accused of facilitating illegal mining, is concluded, he is unable to travel outside the country, perhaps without the permission of the court. And any time he wishes to do so on any basis, he would have to apply to the court for the court to give him permission, or perhaps for the court to revise the bail conditions. But until then, Chairman Wontumi is not allowed to travel outside the country.
All right, so that's the Chairman Wontumi story over there, and thank you very much, Kofi Asante, for that report. That's a Joy News reporter reporting for the multimedia Joy News. Thank you very much, Kofi. Moni Ejuma, because I wear Ejuma. All right, let's move to Parliament. Kofi also reports from Parliament, Kofi, but this one we are going to show is not a report by Kofi again. It's actually a letter or a statement from the office of the Speaker, and he is talking about the postponement of Parliament indefinitely. He tries to, if you like, explain reasons behind this very postponement. You know, when Parliament is coming, they have to indicate to honorable members some 14 days, 2 weeks before you recall Parliament. So, right, Honorable Speaker did that, and before the lapse of the first week into the second week for Parliament to be recalled, he indicated that he has postponed the recall, or he has postponed the Parliament indefinitely. And people are asking, why? What's the reason? Is it because of money, or there's really more to it? Right. The Speaker of Parliament, Alban Bagwen, has announced the postponement of the 3rd meeting of the first session of the 9th Parliament of the 4th Republic. In a statement dated October 6, 2025, Speaker Bagwen said the commencement of the meeting has been deferred due to circumstances beyond his control. So that's the same way, beyond his control. All right, so the statement, as you can see over there, reads in portion: pursuant to the notice to Sermon Parliament dated September 29th, 2025, I, Alban, in the interest of Alban Sumana, Kingsford Bagman, Speaker of Parliament, hereby give notice that the commencement of the 3rd meeting of the first session of the 9th Parliament of the 4th Republic is deferred until further notice due to circumstances beyond my control, the statement read. Oh, this one we have to get, this is my guy from Parliamentary Affairs, Dr. Rashid Dramani, Dr. Rashid. I think on Friday we would have a session with Dr. Rashid to better appreciate what really went into this and what it means to the bills and even the budget and things we have to do in Parliament, what it really means to that. And we'll find out on Friday. We'll find out. Please, we are live on NSG TV, NSG TV, and it's on YouTube. I want to say YouTube, NSG TV. Check us out, NSG TV on YouTube. My name is Kofi Asante Mensah, and this is Pulse of the Week, the midweek edition, and we are coming to you live from our Amahia studios, and I must say, our luxurious Amahia studios here in Accra, the heart of the whole world. Let's do some more stories, because the Ghana Armed Force, they want to recruit, and as part of the recruitment, some MPs have shared some few concerns, and some are really, really unhappy with the type of age bracket they brought up. Somebody like Sam George and Honorable Dafia Mekbo, they have called for an upward review of Ghana Armed Forces age limit. And if you're more than 25, they are requesting 30 and even 35, 40. Some have a lot of energy. They can stand and fight for their motherland or defend their motherland as part of recruitment into the Ghana Armed Force. But retired Colonel Festus Aboagye, he disagrees. He's insisting there's no justification for that. He says we have a lot of population within that age bracket where we can have a lot of youth recruited. If we were lacking within that age bracket, it is then that we can open to 30 years or 35 or 40, but between 25 downwards. He also indicated that if we open it up between 30 and 35, 40 years, then we should give the Ministry of Defense more money, because people are going to get sick, officers are going to get sick, many of them will get sick, and they would have to spend more in their budget allocation for that very ministry. So he has refuted that. And here are some few major stories we are canvassing for you this evening on Pulse of the Week, the midweek edition. Let's talk about labor unrest, because the unpaid, yet they underpaid, I must say. They are underpaid, but yet unpaid. Their salary, very small, very, very small. But still, that small salary is not coming. So they have called off their strike, the junior doctors and the nurses, giving the Minister for Employment some relief and some space to work around. He says they will cover them up before the year ends. So within the next budget, they will be covered up. So they have given him some relief by way of stopping the strike or calling off the strike. So the former minister, Rashid Pepo, I must say, the Minister for Employment, Rashid Pepo, he has slammed the New Patriotic Party, saying they always, it is in their DNA, the MPP, it is in their DNA to leave problems, litany of problems for the NDC, to leave problems behind, litany of problems behind for NDC to come and solve. All right. So let's watch Rashid Pepo in this very encounter with Joy News's Evans Mensah, and we'll be back.
Where we can satisfy the will of the people who have given us the mandate, and we are working towards ending this problem of unpaid. We acknowledge the fact that young people as they are need to start life and need to be comfortable working for what they have been employed to do, and so we are doing everything to make it possible that we solve this problem maybe before the end of the year.
So again, for Mutala and Eric, your assurance to them is that before the end of the year they'll be paid?
They will be satisfied.
Okay.
Right there. So Rashid Pepo over there, in that the junior doctors and the nurses would be satisfied. They will cover them up. They've been given a mandate to serve, and they will do just that. I think I love Rashid Pepo so much in this regard. Not to remind you of any sadness, but some few months back, Ghana encountered a tragic loss of about 8 people in a tragic helicopter crash. All right, I think it was on the 6th of August. Yes, on the 6th of August, that crash. And the report or the findings, the investigation, the black box investigation and all of that, we're expecting it to be up in the next 2 weeks. So an update for you. The next 2 weeks we'll be here to tell you whatever happened in that very investigation, what the findings are. We'll be here to share them with you over here on Pulse of the Week. And this is according to the Transport Ministry. Let's take a few highlights of what happened. The program, these 8 people were going, they were attending, and what really happened by way of the helicopter crash, and how we marked their first 1 week, and also how we got the funeral done. Let's just remind ourselves briefly.
Edward Kofi Asante, Minister for Defense. Alhaji Dr. Ibrahim Murtala Muhammad, MP, Minister for Environment, Science and Technology. Alhaji Muniru Mohammed Lemonad, Acting Deputy National Security Coordinator and former Minister for Food and Agriculture. Dr. Samuel Sapon, Vice Chairman of the National Democratic Congress. And Mr. Samuel Abuaji, a former parliamentary candidate. Squadron Leader Peter Bafemi Anala, Flying Officer Manin Chum Ampedu, and Sergeant Ernest Ado Mensah. The President and government extends our condolences and sympathies to the families of our comrades and the servicemen who died in service to the country. All flags are to fly at half-mast until further notice.
The 24 hours after the tragic incident, the government held a wreath-laying ceremony in honor of the gallant men.
We just want to extend my condolences to the government, to His Excellency the President of the Republic, John Dramani Mahama, and the government. I also want to extend my condolences to the Ghana Armed Forces who have lost very gallant soldiers in this process. I want to extend my condolences to the families of all those who died in this accident.
This has initiated a full and transparent investigation into the circumstances of this crash. An investigative board of inquiry has been set up to investigate the cause of the crash. The flight data and cockpit voice recorders have both been retrieved. All 8 of the bodies of our departed comrades have been retrieved, and the government is in close touch with the bereaved families about identification of the bodies and final interment. Two brothers, Muniru and Murtala, were both personally close to me. Murtala, I mentored from when he was a new MP at Nanton, and he had been a devout member of our team, one of our very bright intellectuals. Muniru was like a younger brother. He was a permanent fixture in my house and acted almost like my personal assistant. I sent him on errands, and so this is a very deep personal loss for me.
A state burial is expected to be held on Friday.
Right there. All right, so you have quite a sad one over there, and you know, it's quite heartbreaking, very, very heartbreaking. And I have another heartbreaking one for you, because the life of legendary Daddy Lumba would be transported from Accra to Kumasi. And on the 6th of December, 19 days away from Christmas or so, or more, we would be having the final funeral rites for that legend, Charles Kwadwofosu, Daddy Lumba, DL. Oh my goodness, Daddy Lumba, gone forever. Just enjoy this music from Daddy Lumba. Stadium, Kumasi, Ashanti, celebrated musician passed away at the age of 61 after a short illness, leaving behind enduring musical legacy. All right, so welcome back. This is Pulse of the Week, the midweek edition on the 8th of October 2025. We are live on YouTube, NSG News TV. Please stay with me. I'm going for a breather just after this commercial break. I will be back here with more for you. Please stay. Hi there. What number is this? 3, right? All right. It's time for NSG News. Welcome. My name is Kofi Asante Mensah. And here at NSG News, you'll get serious documentary to watch, news, reviews, views, and what have you. Because we have Pulse of the Week and also exclusive on the hot seat. On NSG News, we say news with integrity.
Get used to it. I have stepped into my new beginning. Yesterday is gone. Yesterday of darkness is gone. A whole new beginning. Yeah, 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 yeah. Get used to it. I've stepped into my new level. See me watching me fly on eagle's wing. A whole new beginning.
Alright, so welcome back. It's a New Beginning by Zeba. I love this song so much. Please get yourself a Zeba song, A New Beginning. She has a lot of collections on YouTube. Grab yourself a copy of it, download, stream, or watch on all digital platforms. Her name is Zeba, and this one is New Beginning. And thank you very much for being there for us. My name is Kofi Asante Mensah, and from the Black Stars shining victory 5-0 against the Central African Republic, to Galamsey stories, to MPP flag bearership race stories, to what have you, everything, politics, social, economic, and governance. This is how we bring a close to today's Pulse of the Week with your man, Kofi Asante Mensah. A very big thank you to our executive producer and also our man, our producer, in charge of operations over here, Justice Kluche, and also Kofi Keo. Thank you very much. I am Kofi Asante Mensah. Catch me same time on Friday. Bye-bye for now.